Hello, and welcome back to Panzer Corps Gold and playing hardball. The last mission, or rather the last turn, it's not the last mission. Well, the last mission before Kursk, I guess. We have taken control of a good chunk of Oboyan here, and well, we shall see if we can win the scenario today with a decisive victory. I mean, we already have the marginal victory, because for that we need at least 5 objectives. On our left flank, everything is calm now, after destroying this KV-1B over there. And now we need to pound them. We need to pound the Soviets in Oboyan. They have one more 37mm flak here, one strong point in the center of the town. The northern part is under control of the Soviet engineers, heavily entrenched, as they are at 8. And they are at 6 here. The regular infantry, we have already shot them a bit. We did shoot them a bit. And then let's start by firing. So we should neutralize the flak first, and then we can send in our planes as well. Or we could also fire here with our guys in the Messerschmitt and Bar failed miserably last time. Oh yeah, okay, now it's okay. You guys, for you this battle is over. So let's fire. Yeah, actually let's use our Hummel here at the flak for 2, and you completely fail your attack crap. Then yeah, the Tiger needs to get out of the way, so we are going to attack the artillery back there. By the way, let's send in some fighter planes so they can get some practice. Okay-ish attack. Yeah, we can actually just stay there for the moment. Let's see, maybe... Yeah, let's have one shot here with these guys. Although, no, actually here with them. Like so. They're suppressed at 7, then we need another one. Even another shot. Also a bad attack. But now they're completely suppressed at least. So I guess one fighter plane can be courageous and attack them, and also reduces the... And you fail your attack. Reduces the entrenchment. Our heavy artillery gets a shot off on the engineers here. And then our Wurfrahmen drives in, fires at the engineers as well. Okay, that looked like more than it was. Oh, we get the Knight's Cross. Okay, good. So here we have utterly useless heroes, all in all. I mean, this defense +1 is okay-ish, better than nothing, but still. This Brombeer, you fire like so. Oh yeah, that was a good hit. Suppressed 3. Oh yeah, that's good. Then you drive away. Then we could actually send some more planes there. You guys. Yeah, let's fly here so they don't get any ideas about shooting at us. This Focke-Wulf flies here, attacks the anti-tank gun. Oh yeah, nice attack there, very good. And then you guys fly here. We have this fighter as well, and the U as well up there. Oh well, here our Kanonenvogel could actually get the kill. And then these guys, they can go here, attack like so. Yeah, I think that would be better even. Let's do that. Kanonenvogel, fly here, destroy the fortification. Good, beautiful. We get the kill and experience for that. Then you guys need to end up there. Yeah. Can they go here? Well, they have to get out of there. You guys go here. Engineers are suppressed at 8. Yeah, by the way, let's use our strategic bomber now on them. Okay. Hit 1. And now they are completely suppressed and don't have any ammo left. Our engineers go in. With lots of flanking friends. Very good, and we are done there. Then they could go here and attack like so, but the same goes for them. So you guys go here. You attack the suppressed. No one is going to surrender. They are all too entrenched. But you are attacking this one then. Very good. Our grenadiers. Like, by the way, the grenadiers don't have any advantage or so. Well, we need to shoot these guys. And this tiger is kind of only in the way. I guess 1, maybe it counts actually like 2 for the forest. 1, 2, then 3 or so. We have a bridge here. 3, 4. I think we're not even getting into the fortification here. So let's just get the tiger out of the way. It's a bit sad, but that's just how it is. I would like to use our ranged guy here on the strong point there. But then, yeah, let's use the Wurfrahmen on the infantry here. Very good. 6 suppressed. We can use 1 more plane on them. And we have 2 at our disposal. Yeah, let's use the Focke-Wulf here. Good. They can go here. Yeah, crap, but then... Ach, yeah, okay, we locked ourselves in. Crap. I wasted the blitz... Oh, no, here. 1, 2, 3, they can go here. They should be able to go here once they are gone. This infantry suppressed at 6, but they are 8, so we need to shoot them once more. Then 1 shot here with our heavy artillery. That should be sufficient. Yo. And now you guys. Mess them up, please. Yes, excellent. Excellent. Yeah, very good. Blitz Pioneers go here. Oh, yeah, beautiful. Now we are getting rid of them. Very nice, very nice. So, we have, however, we don't have so much artillery left. So you shoot at them. And then we've got only these guys here. The question is, by the way, what do they have here? Let's have a look. Oh yeah, lots of tanks here, BT5s. You guys fall back. Out of sight here from 1, 2, 3, 4 from them. Let's bring 1 tiger in. Some target practice with the little BT5. That's this one here. Yeah, actually, I think we shouldn't even go onto the river here. It's not necessary. We don't need the risk. And 0-8 now. Let's fire. Yeah, the question is, can they actually go here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we could be here. They have 6 movement points. Something could be here. Oh, we're not getting around anyway. And we don't have any ammo left then. That's the problem. I don't even know if we should or could attack the strong point, but we have 1 plane left. Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, I'm not overlooking anything. So this guy here is our last artillery strike. Oh, and the Brombeer. Sorry. Oh yeah, excellent, excellent. Very good. And now they are suppressed at 3, okay. Well then let's go in. We also have these grenadiers here. But without the ammo. So then we should rather bring these guys in there. So let's go here just to increase our chances a bit. And I think we should be okay, right? Like they've got 7. However, yeah, they've got a very high initiative here. Can we drive there? Let's go here into the thick forest. You guys go here and you can still fire some more at them. Okay, good. So that's as good as it gets. 5 suppression. Then the engineers attack. Oh, let's, yeah, now we can bring in the tank, huh? No one else is here. Otherwise, no one who could get there. Just so we have some more flanking. Then engineers. Come on, don't shoot back. Yeah, excellent. Very good. So, like that. And now our Gebirgsjäger here, they go... Yeah. They go here. Tiger destroys the artillery. But we do not have anything to really bring in here. And actually, no. Well, this is 09 with flanking Gebirgsjäger. That seems to be a bit risky, but let's drive here, providing defensive fire, and then you guys indeed attack. Okay, good. Now only 4. Oh yeah, now we've got the chance. So, come on. Yeah, excellent. Very good. Oh yeah, excellent. And now these are our long legs. You guys go in. And they have a lot of entrenchment there. And we definitely can't shoot at them anymore. Okay. Oh, we could also fire here or attack with... no, we shouldn't go so far forward. Well, let's hope our long legs are not too over-ambitious with all these tanks around, by the way. Or that might have been a mistake, by the way. But then let's attack. We have even... No, we don't kill them, but they are so weak now that they do not pose a threat, at least. Panther can drive here. This Tiger, yeah. This one gets new fuel and ammo. You guys drive here. I mean, theoretically we could kill them, but then they will be destroyed by the BT5s. They are. So we can just keep things here. It's done. Oh well, you could also actually drive there. Then the enemy will most likely. Yeah, let's do that. And we can still move back. Let's do that. Now they can't see us anymore. They don't have any information and they might stay put. Unless there's another strong point sitting here also that sees these guys. But it should be okay now, huh? So, I think it's fine. So, it's a bit sad that we couldn't take this one. But I felt that this mission was really, really difficult. Despite the bad luck that made things even worse. But here we are, so ending the turn. And we don't have any more... Yeah, we don't have the planes. But it's fine. Then you... We've got defensive fighters there. Yeah, you could just fly here, have your coffee, and then ending the turn up, they are coming there. Yeah, okay. Oh, they get more? Okay, yeah. They did not go for Oboyan, the fools, but it's good for us. Decisive victory. Oh, that was hard. Sorry, I'm a bit exhausted at the moment. So let's proceed. It was kind of cool, though. So, but as we recall, so the Germans actually did not even advance that far. So they didn't make it. In real world history, they didn't make it to take Oboyan. That's where they were stuck and literally bled out as the Soviets had planned. In our real timeline, yeah, in our universe. So, masterfully achieved, Herr General. You have secured all of your objectives with the utmost speed throughout this campaign, and this has given us an excellent opportunity. With a clear penetration all the way to Oboyan quickly secured, the road to Kursk is open. If you feel your forces are strong enough to continue their advance, I am authorizing you to conduct a raid on the supply, training and marshalling yards that our aerial surveillance units have detected around Kursk. You should be warned that you will receive no support from Army Group Center in this operation, as they have become hopelessly bogged down at Olkhovatka. Additionally, our photo recon has uncovered some never-before-seen tanks in the area, so while you should be cautious of any surprises the Soviets have in store, you may also find an opportunity to capture some of these prototypes for our own analysis and use. Should you decline to launch a raid against Kursk, your forces will instead be rushed directly to engage the enemy force at Prokhorovka. The choice is yours, Herr General. Well, it sounds awesome to raid some armories at Kursk, right? We could do with some prototypes. Yeah, I think we've got an agreement here, right? So let's do that. This is pure fantasy, of course. Would be interesting, like if anybody knows anything about what happened actually at Kursk, what the Soviets did there. I mean, I'm probably going to look into that as well. Then, please enlighten us in the comment section. But this sounds pretty good. Let's do that. This sounds like Prokhorovka. That sounds like just the regular next mission. So this might be a bonus mission or so. And well, I really think we really earned that one. So let's proceed. July 11th, 1943. Welcome to Kursk proper, Herr General. Your lightning successes have brought us here, and now we are counting on them to carry the day in once more. First, the bad news. As no other units have been able to match your speed and progress, there is no pincer attack directed and Kursk from the opposite direction. You will be on your own. As a result, the Soviets have shifted the majority of their defenders to engage your forces, so be prepared for immediate and heavy resistance. Lastly, to ensure your forces still have enough time to deploy to Prokhorovka, you will have only a limited amount of time to conduct your raid on Kursk. Now for the good news. The Red Air Force has a diminished presence in this region, so you should expect fewer enemy fighters and bombers than your previous missions. There will still be at least 2 large formations of enemy aircraft though, so don't leave all your fighters behind. Additionally, we have discovered that many of the new prototype tanks are only small training units. This means that they shouldn't put up too much of a fight, giving you an excellent opportunity to analyze their strengths and weaknesses before we encounter them in the future. Inflict as much damage as you can and capture or destroy any prototype tanks you can encounter. Good luck, Herr General. Thank you. Well, so there we go. Kursk Armory South, huh? Let's have a look. So we've got a very wide deployment area and a rather narrow map, actually. Like, it's relatively narrow. That's actually not bad. So we can actually have a coherent front line here. That's good. So we've got 40 units to deploy plus our special elite. Yeah. So that's that. And oh yeah, they've got armories here. By the way, we didn't get a special elite unit or something here as a reward. Well, now I feel a little bit betrayed. Like after this, like this very difficult decisive victory here, we don't get an additional unit. Crap. Well, that's just how it is then. I mean, I could of course save scum and save load, or scum load, but yeah. Should I do that? I don't think so. then I need to play the whole mission again, or like the whole not the mission, but the last turn. It's just, you know, in one line with the whole cheating thing and so on. But I mean, on the other hand, like the other army groups, they are in real trouble now, as we know. So they are stuck. And even if we were to take Kursk here, and I mean we have to, huh? So let's have a look. This here. Yeah, we need to capture at least 4 objectives, and otherwise we need to capture all objectives. Up to there. Okay. Bovskoye Shirovo, and this is Kromskaya, and on the right flank Gremashka. Okay, well, I wonder if we get anything. I mean, they have a lot of little towns here, so there should be quite some additional prestige there that we can gain. And, well, maybe we can actually make them surrender. We do have a river here, the same river that is separating the northern half from the southern half, literally. Yeah, it's nearly half, okay, and we have 2 flak units here. Our Sonderkraftfahrzeuge, 7-2 and 7-1, okay. I think we should actually even bring a bridge engineer in here, so we can then quickly get over the river. But, well, the Soviets had time to dig a lot of trenches here and build fortifications and so on around Kiev. Kursk, I mean, sorry. Kiev we already visited, yeah? We do recall that. Well, yeah, okay. So, but that concludes today's episode. Many thanks for watching. What do you think? Let us know in the comment section. Was that a cool mission? What do you think? If you played the game yourself, how did you pull it off? Did you use different strategies and tactics? Let us know so we can all learn. So I'm not sure, but I feel that it worked reasonably well to neutralize the mobile forces firstly, and then kind of pull the forces to our 2 flanks to get over the rivers, and then roll up the enemy. I find that worked rather well. I'm not sure, like, and I guess all in all we didn't even suffer such high casualties, although I feel that we were also, yeah, I mean, we were probably not super unlucky or so, yeah? At least not on the receiving end. But I would go so far and say that we were very unlucky, usually, with our offensive powers. Shooting the enemy, that was pretty bad, I find, most of the time. But, you know, like the balance between bad luck, good luck, it seems that at least our casualties were relatively low. Of course, our long legs here, they will be of a different opinion there. Also these, yeah, actually like our Gebirgsjäger, they really suffered a bit in this mission. But cynically speaking, that's not very expensive to replace them. And well, we got a lot of experience, by the way. Got a lot of experience here, like these guys. This one here is at 13, okay. Didn't get level 15 though. Okay. Well, I think we are very close now. 481. And you have also 481. Oh, is that a coincidence? 467. And this one has 393. Okay. Yeah. Just barely managed to get that. Okay. And here, this costs 45 prestige. Yeah, they performed pretty well though. You guys cost only 7 for 1 strength point. Okay. And oh yeah, our Wurfrahmen both are on level 5 now. Excellent, excellent. 525. That's the maximum. 525 for this DLC. To speak of role playing for a second. These guys, they are not at 5. Oh yeah, here this Hummel is also at 5. Very nice. and both Brumbeeren as well. Very cool. Okay, I think we can just deploy all of these zoos. I like them. Oh yeah, and this one got 1 level out of this whole thing already. 106. Awesome. So, yeah. This here is this bar. Probably. No, here, sorry. Yeah, there it says, yeah, bar. But bar is probably was the only one who actually really suffered. Yeah, so I guess it's okay. 19,784. I didn't see it, but I guess we got something like around 1,000 or so prestige points for the mission. Could that be? Yeah. So well, but here we are. So, but I think this will be a fun this will be a fun mission. Getting to Kursk and beat up the stuff. Let's see what kind of prototypes they have. That's actually most likely interesting. So we recall we saw this KV-5, and if I remember correctly, more of these Su-152 or so, the really big ones. I'd like one of those actually. That would be even better than the smaller Sus. And I think the other one was also quite mobile, given the size. But it's certainly a huge advantage here with the Sus that they can drive for 6 tiles. So I like the mobility, that's really good. And the flexibility that comes with that. And that concludes today's episode. Many thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it and or found it educational and helpful for your own gaming. Maybe we learned something about the Second World War. I mean, I did and do so. And as always, I remind you that I'm going to make a sticky comment under the first episode of each mission. And in this one, for the last one, I'm also putting some additional videos there with some interesting stuff on also the Russian tanks. Like there's one I found about the KV series. That's pretty interesting. Yeah, it must have been pretty chaotic as well. Yeah, but that's also, like, you can even see this KV-5 there. That's kind of cool. Yeah. But well, I mean, okay, we know the game itself, yeah, the engine, everything is of course rather crude and simple. But I think maybe that's one of the greatest strengths of this game, of Panzer Corps and the old Panzer General, that we get to see all of these units in the Second World War. That's actually pretty cool. Yeah, because there was really a lot of stuff going on there. I mean, I feel they were not creative enough. But I personally, I really like the missions on the Eastern Front much better than on the Western Front. Although we recall the super cool mission where the British crashed this explosives-laden old destroyer into the harbor gates in this French harbor. So that was really ripe for a pretty cool action movie and agents movie, I would think. Yeah, while with the Soviets it's all just brute force, I guess. But also, like tactically and strategically, this whole Kursk thing here, yeah, drawing the Wehrmacht forces in there and let them bleed out, stupid as they were, on all of these defensive lines. So that's certainly also quite interesting. And we recall this was the situation where the Wehrmacht really lost all its offensive power, yeah, like at least on an operational level. And after this, it was all just defense, yeah, desperate defensive fights for 2 more years until everything ended in Berlin and Germany was destroyed. Yeah, so, and there it is. So, and here we are. Next time, in the next episode, we are going to begin here, and then we will have a pretty nice, coherent front line for once, and it looks like we can really push that just north. And yeah, maybe one. This is a regular road here. They have roads. Lots of railways, by the way. If only we had this cool railway gun, but we can't get it. That's also something that I find displeasing. Why can't we buy some other stuff here? Yeah, and I wanted to have some Italian units. That's all very displeasing for me personally. Because as we know, the Wehrmacht was actually more or less an international thing at some point. So they had all of these voluntary forces from quite a lot, like literally all European countries that were, shall we say friends, but well, companions in the war or occupied. And that it lacks that, yeah. So I know other games that are a little bit better there, also like open source stuff. But here we are. So, and that concludes today's episode. Comment section is all yours. I appreciate your like and your subscription. See you next time. Bye bye.